It's the strength, it's the legacy, it's the faith, it's the history, unerased of a sister for me. It's the strength, it's the legacy, it's the faith, it's the history, unerased of a sister of a race. Appreciation, I need to know you know who I am and what I've achieved. On my journey, you could learn from me. Where there's a ruse, I speak the truth. I'm looking at you with respect and appreciation. I want for you the very best in all situations. When we get together, I feel so alive. No lie. Oh, we don't put up with neglect. Yeah, we are done risking our necks. We deserve all the love that we desire. That's by design. It is the strength for me. It's the strength, it's the legacy, it's the faith, it's the history, unerased of a sister of a race. It's the strength for me. It's the strength, it's the legacy, it's the faith, it's the history, unerased of a sister of a race. It's the strength for me. It's the strength, it's the legacy, it's the faith, it's the history, unerased of a sister.
All right. What a beautiful introduction. Welcome, everyone. Happy birthday. You see the lady of the hour there. I am Brandy Proctor. I guess your MC, unofficial host here for the evening. I call her Aunt Gwenny. So whatever name you know Gwen McKinney as, I am her god niece, goddaughter, sister friend, as she likes to call me, all of the above. I am Sheila's daughter, and I am so excited to welcome all of you here to celebrate a special birthday. All birthdays are special. This one is especially special for her. So just want to welcome everybody. We plan to have a little bit of fun. I have my drink already ready because my name's not Brandy for nothing. I have a brother named Remy. Hello. I won't toast yet, but I'm ready. So I'm going. You are muted. We can't hear you.
Mike.
There you go.
Am I unmuted?
Nope. Now we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I said Remy Martin.
Oh, there you go, Remy Martin. You know it. So there you are. You want to greet your party goers, and then we're going to get started.
Hi. This feels real strange because usually I am kind of the conductor, have the rundown, have actually helped create the rundown, have the script, have helped create the script. And it's like, thanks to my people, especially Linda Jackson Leslie, I know nothing except to show up. And I have my partner in life here.
Hello,
this
everyone.
Is James C. Johnson, who wanted to say hi, and he may not stay on camera because we have dinner in the oven, and he was going to go up and check on it. So I just want to say thank you, Brandy, and thank you, everyone, to everyone who's here. Family, friends, sisters, nieces, everyone.
All right. Well, you know, Aunt Gwenny has quite the career that we celebrate her. You know, she's a total boss in the field of public relations and everything else. So she's made a lot of friends along the way. So we want to start off by introducing one of her client friends, Dr. Mary Frances Berry. Now, she's a notable civil rights lawyer, scholar, historian, and a prolific author of over a dozen books. Welcome. You kick us off.
All I want to say is that I'm honored to be here to wish you a happy birthday and even to say hello to James.
Thank you.
I would not have made it at a most critical time in my life when I spent years being under attack all during the Republicans in office. And when Gwen agreed to come and be my communications director as a consultant at the Civil Rights Commission, when we were right in the middle of things and the whole thing we did on the election in Florida, which was broadcast and televised throughout the world, all the news, when Albert Gore Jr. had the election stolen from him by George Bush. And it was Gwen who framed the messaging, of course, and how we would present ourselves with all of the controversy that was in the media every day, every hour. And then when we had our big kerfuffle, when we tried to, a right-wing guy tried to stay on the Civil Rights Commission, we had to go to court, federal court. And Gwen pointed out to me that since we won, she said, you need to win in the district court, because even if you lose on appeal, still the headline will be when you win in the district court, it's a win. And then we'll worry about the other one later. So she helped me to figure out what to say, when to say it, when not to say it. And sometimes she'd stop me from saying it. And we got through these troubled times together. She is a wonderful friend. She is one of the most effective communications experts I have ever met in my life. And I love her to death. And happy birthday to you. And good health. Yes.
Thank you. Someone who I'd always love to be in a foxhole with.
Yes, you always said that.
There you go. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Mary Frances Berry. Toast to you. I'll take a sip, a little one. Okay. All right. So now we want to go to social media. Let's see some of our Twitter posts. I know the love is coming in from all over for you. So I think we're going to take it to the internet and see a couple of our Twitter posts. Oh, there you go. This first one comes from Donna F. Edwards, wishing the most happy birthday and healing spirits to my friend and sister in power, Gwen Scribes. Unerased BWS, you are the wind beneath so many of our wings. We would not fly without you. Much love. Happy birthday. We have another one. This is from Stephanie Renee. This one says, a toast to you, our fearless leader and executive producer on your birthday. Here's to health, wealth, and prosperity. I know that's right. Salute. David Kusnet says, celebrating Gwen, a great communicator for great causes. Learned so much from you in August Wilson Play Reading Group. Your friendship, mentorship, and leadership are legendary. Hashtag celebrate Gwen. All right. I love it. I know those are touching. And I know you're not one to accept the accolades, right? So you're just over there blushing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So next up, I want to introduce Elaine Jones, the former president and director, counsel of the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, and also one of your former clients and friends.
She's by phone.
I think we're working on getting her.
Well, while she's coming up, as we celebrate the inevitable selection of the first Black woman to the Supreme Court, I just want to say that Elaine Jones has long been in the vineyards, really pushing and commanding to get Black folks on the judiciary, on the bench. And Elaine has played that role consistently. And so this moment we're in now, Elaine has really laid the building blocks for decades.
Hello.
There she is. Did she hear us?
Yeah. Hello, yes. Can you hear me?
Of course, who can't hear Elaine Jones?
Am I on?
Yep, you're on.
All right. Happy birthday, Gwen. I want to toast to your more than 30-year professional career. And all of us are fortunate that the NAACP Legal Defense Fund was one of your earliest institutional clients, and we remain grateful to you to this day. From 1990 to 2005, for 15 uninterrupted years, you stood with us. The Clarence Thomas confirmation fight. You had me on McNeil Lehrer every night. You had me on Ted Koppel Nightline every night. You helped us with the Civil Rights Act of 1991, the area of employment law. You helped us with the National Voter Registration Act of 1993, which allows us to register to vote when we get our driver's licenses. You helped organize my installation as the first female head of the NAACP Legal Defense Fund in 1993, and we got the new First Lady, Hillary Clinton, as our keynote. You've played a key role in making diversity a household word. Your assistance helped us win the critical cases in the Supreme Court, which made it all possible. We toast you for working with us for years on criminal justice reform and for bringing national attention to over-incarceration of women, especially women of color. Don't forget you're helping us raise the money, the much-needed funds. We toast you for putting a spotlight for LDF's work and for all that you have done. And I want to end this toast by saying today is the 130-year anniversary when 30-year-old Ida B. Wells saw 3 of her friends lynched in Memphis, 3 of her male friends, and she committed her life to anti-lynching crusade. Now, like Ida B. Wells, throughout your career, you have committed your prodigious strategic talents to helping your people and this society get much closer to equal justice. We salute you, Gwen. We love you. We wish you Godspeed, and we shall always remain grateful. Here's to you.
Thank you, Elaine. Love you back.
Cheers. Beautiful. Okay, so up next, we have a special video message from one of your grade school friends. Ricky, you know, she wasn't going to miss this.
Hola, amiga. Feliz cumpleaños. Wishing you the best of everything. Lots of love, hope, and joy to my kindergarten bestie. I love you. Hope to see you sooner than later. And I will talk to you on the 12th. Adios.
Oh, wow. From Mexico, Playa del Carmen, Mexico. And yes, we go back to kindergarten.
Okay, so beautiful message, make us all jealous, right? So up next, Cynthia Kane was the first McKinney staff member 30 years ago. Now today she is a communications leader for SEIU. You guys remain friends and collaborators, of course. Now she's going to be followed by Forever McKinney Associates Nicole Hayes. You know what? Cynthia can't be here, so let's just start off with Nicole. She's a nonprofit executive. Nicole, you ready?
Hi there. Good evening, everyone, and happy birthday, Gwen. You look so gorgeous tonight. Fabulous. Good to see you all, Jim.
Hello.
Oh, so, Gwen, I've learned so many things about you in my 13 years of knowing you since 2009, May 2009 to be exact. So I learned so many things about you, but I will at least mention 5 that I've learned about you and that I've incorporated into my life as well. So 1, you have always said when we were pitching reporters, I do not do ignore well. And I agree. I don't do ignore well either. I've learned since that. I don't do ignore well emails or phone calls or messages. I don't do ignore well. So that's a good one. Number 2, I love your spirit of forbearance. And you and I talked about there's a difference between forbearance and patience. I may have patience with folks, but you have a great spirit of forbearance. And forbearance in the scriptures means long suffering. So I really appreciate how you long suffer with folks over and over and over again. It's a very high compliment to you. 3, I've learned to be a tighter writer because of you. So I love your creative way of just cutting out all those unnecessary words and just really bringing a piece to life with your colorful writing. And I've learned to do that even in my own writing as well. Number 4, you are the queen of strategy. And I have learned that about you. I have just incorporated some of your techniques to become even a better strategist myself. I've been more of a linear person, and really just you've helped me to learn to be more strategic. And finally, the gift of saying no. So before we take on too much in our work and our time, just the ability and the blessing just to say no to certain things. So I toast you this evening. We've got some ginger ale here. And I just want to toast you and say happy birthday and to many, many more. God bless you.
Thank you, Nicole, so much. Bless you back.
All right, cheers. So up next, we have Hassan Naveed. Now, he's a restorative justice advocate and an educator. All right. Welcome.
Hassan from New York. Where are you?
I am in the greatest city, New York City, in Brooklyn. And Gwen, your impact has no borders at all. And I want to thank you so much for being a mentor to me. I was thinking earlier, like, what's an alliteration I could work into this? And there are 4 C's that I've learned through the course of my time with Gwen. I think 1, confidence. I was a 20-some-year-old kid, new to DC, who really gained that confidence with my time working at McKinney and Associates. The courage. I mean, come on. Again, this new 20-some-year-old kid who also had the courage to make those pitch calls and to be able to be out there to put some of our work. And then also consistency too. Through the course of working with you and through the course of my life, I've learned the importance of being consistent in what you believe in, the values, those racial justice values. And that's been the drive of my work. And last but not least, class, Gwen, class, because we know anything that we do has always been classy. And so thank you so much. And, it's been a while since we've talked, but I look forward to catching up with you soon. Have a great birthday. And I caught the kiss, and cheers to you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers. I love it. I love it. Such touching words. Thank you so much, Hassan, for weighing in. All right. Up next, we want to introduce one of Unerased founding sisters, Patricia Ford. Patricia, are you here? Now, she is a retired SEIU executive vice president. And also, nope. You know what? Patricia's not here. Nope. I got to know about that. Yes. See, you got me. I got Rosemary Mealy. There you go. Hi, Rosemary.
Hi. Well, happy birthday, my sister. It's just so wonderful. You look beautiful. I have 1 minute. I'll do it right like I'm on radio. First, I really want to thank you for embracing me, your Black radical feminist sister. From our times in the NATWJ, the National Alliance of Third World Journalists, when you encouraged me to be the United Nations representative, to walking through the halls of Congress as we demanded that Namibia be free, you were there. I learned so much from you in terms of being able to just, when I became a lawyer, just thinking of litigating, how do we do that? You were refreshed. Thank you for coming to Cuba to visit me, to sharing my home. And then when I came back, you gave me a party. So what can I say? You're just one of the best sisters, best sister friends that I have. And I want to thank you. And I wish you the best of health. And I know you're going to be there. And hello, Jim. Forgot about you, but that's okay. So thank you so much, Gwen, and happy birthday again.
Love you so much. And there's Javita Hill, right?
Oh my God.
Oh, don't start crying, Javita, please.
You know I'm a crybaby.
Please don't cry, Javita.
Got a head start. Gwen is my sister friend. Gwen, do you remember the days in your red Camaro? And in your Camaro, you and me would go and pick up Sean, my baby, who is now dead. Who would be 50 years old, but we used to pick him up from daycare. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do, Javita.
But you have been my sister friend from our very earliest days. And yes, Elaine Jones, and I did LDF, I did ACLU, and these are video productions that I got awards from because you said Javita can do this.
Yes, and you did. And this is,
And
I'm
so
coaching you.
we have been sister friends
Mhm.
from a very long time. And to my sister friend, I love everything that you have been doing. And I also love that you have included me in both our personal and professional life. Gwen and Jim, Dal and I, we love you. Happy birthday,
Happy
sweetie.
birthday, Gwen.
Thank
Happy
you.
Hello,
Okay.
Jim. What do you say, Jim? You're looking
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
But I
See you soon.
want to underscore that we have been friends
Mhm.
personally, but we have been professional cheerleaders in each other's
Yes. Absolutely.
professions.
Uh-huh.
And Brandy, oh my God.
Javita, love you so much.
Don't
Okay.
listen. She was gonna have us all crying. Okay. I know where she was going. I know.
We said, let's keep it going. Love you, Javita.
Love you, Javita. Thank you. Okay. Up next, we had to bring the sisters out. Okay. So Paula, McKinney, Rainey. Hey.
Hi. Hello. How's everybody? Hey, Woody and Jim. How are you?
Hey, Paul.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll try to be brief. The time it's going pretty well, actually. So, as you all know, we very close-knit family. Extremely. We were 5 stair steps. We're 7 years apart. In addition, our dear oldest sister, Gloria, and Bobby, they were 13 and 12 years older than me. They are in their heavenly homes, and we miss them. But the five of us, 7 years apart, I was the oldest. Gwenny was in the middle. So 2 of us, myself and Diane, then Gwen, and then Elaine and Lindy. Gwenny wanted to hang with me and Di, but other times she wanted to be with Lainey and Lindy because then she could be the boss of them, since she was the elder to the 2 of them. But we are convinced that it was that tug between hanging out with the 2 older or being the boss of the 2 younger that has given her the drive that has propelled her careers, multiple careers, that has given her the energy to strive to be the best at whatever she's done, to be an original, because she had these bookends, the 2 of us on one end, 2 on the other end. And in addition, she had our dear sisters, our oldest sister's 2 daughters, Robin, who is just months older than Elaine, and then the youngest, Celeste. Well, she's actually 10 years younger than me. But the bottom line, so she had bookends on either side. And let me just say, rather than to just go on and on, we want to be sensitive to the time. But this is your 3rd act, Gwenny, your 3rd act. And we can't wait to see what you do with this 3rd act. I mean, most people may get 1 or 2, and here you are on the 3rd. And what we know that it's going to be a fierce. You will follow through fiercely and original as you have done for the previous acts that came before.
Thank you.
So I am right now.
Cheers. I have my tonic
I
water.
have my sparkling water for right now. I will have a glass of wine later after I do a few other.
Cheers.
But happy birthday. We'll
Thank you.
talk with you, of course. And Jim Lee and Brandy, so wonderful to see you. And the kids, but we'll do that another time. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, and now my assignment then is to introduce Taiwo Whetstone. Taiwo, of course, Diane's daughter, the half of the twins, the female half of the twins, her twin brother, Conde. So Taiwo is going to speak on behalf of the nieces. Oh, and
Nephews,
and
nieces,
nephews.
nephews,
We
the
have
next generation. Mhm.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Tyra's up. Is there Tyra? While we're waiting for Tyra, you know, Brandy, actually my birthday is March 12th.
I do.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. So Tyra was not able to get on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear
For
you.
some reason, my video is not working.
Oh.
It's not letting me do the camera, but I will just say what I have to say. Hi, Aunt Winnie, and hi, Brandy. I also call Aunt Winnie Aunt Winnie. I don't call her Gwen. But I just wanted to say that I'm so excited to celebrate your birthday and to toast you on behalf of all of your nieces, your nephews, your now grandnieces and grandnephew and grandnephews. And there are so many things about Aunt Gwenny that are attributes that I just would really like to and have over the years strived to emulate. When I was a kid, my brother and I would spend a couple of weeks each summer with Aunt Gwenny, and we would not only do really, really fun things like go to King's Dominion and to fairs, and we would have gourmet dinners every night. But we also worked at McKinney and Associates, and it was our education on what it was to be someone who is in the working world, what it was to run a business, the seriousness with which you have to take yourself, even if you are a teenager who is, on an internship, and really the importance of the work that my Aunt Gwenny was doing. And I realized, wow, yeah, she's working with LDF. She's working with the ACLU. She is, supporting women who are wrongfully accused and sentenced to prison for many years. Kemba Smith, I remember that was something that really shocked me as a kid. And I felt so proud that my aunt was working to help her. And so I just want to say, you're an amazing aunt. I love you. We all love you.
Oh,
and we just wish you the happiest of birthdays this year and many, many more.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, how sweet. Sorry we couldn't see you. We love you too, Taiwo. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, so I have a very special video announcement right now. Now, I know Uncle Jim was being all shy and he didn't want to be on camera, but there you go.
Oh, 32 together. Now we'll work on 32 more. Okay. That's cute.
There you
He was here in
go.
the flesh too. Thank you.
There you go. I love it. Okay, so up next, we have another client friend of more than 10 years, as it seems so many people on this call have been able to speak to you personally and professionally. There she is, Miss Linda Wright Moore.
Hi, Gwenny. Gwenny. I never called her Gwenny.
No, she doesn't.
This has just been delightful, and I'm so honored to be part of it.
You're looking great.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I first met Miss Gwen probably more than 30 years ago when I was a newspaper columnist in Philly, and she was a startup communications firm in DC.
Yeah, you were a TV reporter first, right? Then mayor.
I was, but that's when don't mess with me. Okay, so I met you when you were a startup communications firm in DC with the tagline, "Public Relations with a Conscience." Did I get that part right?
You did get it right.
And occasionally I did stories about people and issues who were part of her client base. And out of that, I came to really respect her for being a really principled promoter of good people and worthy causes. So fast forward to 2007, and our paths crossed again. She became my lead contractor and chief sounding board when I was a communications officer at a major foundation. That was, to put it mildly, a wild, decade-long ride that is happily, for me at least, now in the rearview mirror. However, our friendship has continued. Instead of plotting communication strategy, our conversations now are rich and fresh as we define new paths in the universe of life after 60 and life after 70 for me. They are, however, golden years indeed, because we're blessed to have them. So, Gwen, as you continue on your life and healing journey, please take to heart a little bit of wisdom I heard recently from a yoga teacher, the young daughter of a friend. After leading a brief session, she left her class of creaky, middle-aged, and older participants with these words of encouragement. She said, give yourself the grace you give to others. It bears repeating, especially to my wonderful friend on this, her best birthday ever, until the next one. So, my dearest Gwen, I want you to know you are a wonder, an energetic, pushy, noisy, determined, unstoppable dynamo of creativity and commitment to others and to helping all of us to be our best by loving ourselves and living life fully every day. You relentlessly pay forward the many blessings you've had in life. And tonight, I'm honored to join your virtual Flossie Posse to pay it back to you. So, on behalf of all your loving sisters gathered here in cyberspace, I give you grace and wish you health, happiness, and a peaceful heart as you continue the adventure that is your life into a new year of growth and discovery. Cheers to you, my friend. Love you.
Cheers to you, dear.
God bless you.
Much
And
love
happy
back at
birthday.
Okay, what just beautiful messages of love that we've heard from so many people tonight. So right now we actually want to turn the floor over to you, the woman of the hour. You have anything that you want to say to all of your esteemed guests and anybody else about this year, this birthday, and what it means?
I can't say anything. I'm just overwhelmed. I will say that this is a very special birthday, and it's special because, as Linda says, grace, and as Nicole said, a certain level of forbearance for self is really important. My sister Paula talked about being the middle child. What she didn't say is it helped me have sharp elbows. And those sharp elbows made me a fighter. And I'm continuing to be a fighter. And I just want to say to everyone who is not just who spoke, but everyone who's tuned in, thank you so much. Because for me, the work is with people. Without people, there is no work. And people are my air. I'm learning how to breathe a little bit, even when people aren't around, and that's a new challenge. But I really have nothing else to say. That's enough, and enough to say thank you. And thank you, Jim, who's on camera.
All right. I'd like to say thanks to everyone as well. You know, Gwen has been a true champion, and she's always a fighter.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Cheers to everyone. I'm toasting to me and to you. And thank you, Brandy.
Thank you. Cheers. Again, just thank everyone for being here tonight. I know that this means the world to you, Aunt Gwenny. Maybe next year we can all gather together safely, prayerfully. Fingers crossed we'll be there. But again, tonight, just a beautiful, I think, showing of love for you. I think anybody who was watching was touched by what everybody said. Certainly you have had an impressive professional career, but you see how that has transitioned into your personal life too. Everybody's a client friend because everybody loves Aunt Gwenny. So again, Cheers to you, my dear Aunt Gwen. Happy birthday. Love you much. And, you know, like they said, this is your third act. So now I'm going to tell everybody about the next Unerased event that you have coming up on April 14th. Our Facebook Live event, Legacy and Voices, will honor the life and legacy of Valerie Boyd. Now, Boyd passed away in February. She was the definitive biographer of Zora Neale Hurston. And due to her 2003 book, Wrapped in Rainbow, The Life of Zora Neale Hurston, the Facebook Live event will unpack her life and life's passion of unerasing and uplifting Black women. Thank you all again for being here tonight. Aunt Gwenny, happy birthday to you and many, 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 many more. Good night.
Okay, good night.
It's the strength for me, it's the strength, it's the legacy, it's the faith, it's the history, unerased, of a sisterhood, of a race. It's the strength for me, it's the strength, it's the legacy, it's the faith, it's the history, unerased, of a sisterhood, of a race. In my shoes, listen to my blues, I stand before you, resilient, stronger than power, soft as a flower. I know the hour, I am the times. It's the strength for me, it's the strength, it's the legacy, it's the faith, it's the history, unerased, of a sisterhood, of a race. It's the strength for me, it's the strength, it's the legacy, it's the faith, it's the history, unerased, of a sisterhood, of a race. Appreciation, I need to know you know who I am and what I've achieved. On my journey, you could learn from me. Where there's a ruse, I speak the truth.